Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's down to business here. Vinicius Junior. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye. You can really see his qualities and genuine confidence on the ball. He's verging on cocky, arrogant at times, but that's what makes him such a great watch, even on the greatest stages. He really does come with the complete package.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Great hit! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Chance to fin it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he's there to retrieve it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Pullet taking charge of the dead ball.
It's always nice to get an early sighter, and even better if this finds its way to the back of the net, obviously.
Cafu. First quarter of an hour gone. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Pullet. Conte. Shot at goal! And more and more and more! And they're at it again in double quick time! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Griezmann is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change.
Pullet! Played towards the front line. Some good work on the right flank here.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Rising over the bar.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. David Villa in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! Oh, what has happened? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Keeper's got his work done.
Conte very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Griezmann moves short. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann. Musiala. And it's Neymar. And here's Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Bellingham completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Beckenbauer. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Alisson will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Sao Paulo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Maldini. Bellingham. Cafu does well to get it back. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Vieira. Hullet. Look at, there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Terrific header! No, got right underneath it.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Musiala. Well, that's well seen too. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Sao Paulo dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And Hullet! De Bruyne, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. Bellingham. There will be a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Conte. Hullet! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that has been clubbed away. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Griezmann. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Sao Paulo are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Musiala has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And that has put paid to that. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Neymar. David Villa. And he was quick to react.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. And through to the goalkeeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Conte. Can he put it away? Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. David Villa. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
Sao Paulo choosing to make the first change. Ribery coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Pull it. Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Sao Paulo still have the cards to affect this game. He is through here. Ah, such a clever touch. Gets good distance on it. Now it's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Conte. Looks for the finish. Keeper is right behind it.
Sao Paulo just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rijkaard. David Villa. Costa Curta. David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And Hullet! They want to be quick to recover this. Tries the cutback. Mbappe! And he thumps it clear. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that's an inviting ball. De Bruyne plays a sharp little ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ribéry. He's got away. Ribéry had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Conte. Well, nicely intercepted. And he has been fouled there. Ribéry. And that's it. Sao Paulo really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Pullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the player...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Royce. Oh, that's fabulous. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Goes down, but nothing given. Pull it. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's a throw. In with the challenge. Van der Vaart. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ball's gone astray. And he's managed to gift it back. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chiellini clears. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Royce. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's heaved it away. That looks a good ball through. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. Pull it. Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Pedri. Ribéry. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Goal! England! England take the lead. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Thuram. Look at the... Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That'll be a throw. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe shapes to shoot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ribery. Seedorf. That's good play.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, it's Pirlo. Great chance! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Oh, what has happened here? Ribery, and the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Van der Vaart.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's the throw. And he gets rid in a hurry. Dixon. Pedri. Played into space out wide. Pedri. And that's been intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na rádio FM do nosso clube. Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 10. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa
9. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Good effort from distance. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Keeper's dealt with that. Struck first time. That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
There they go, hunting again.
Sao Paulo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end...
He's had a hit! Mbappe! And he's taking no chances there. And it's Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Always onto this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi is on his own. Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 14. Substituição em andamento.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
Público presente
Time,
na partida
excellent
de
interception.
hoje. 71.550 espectadores.
Sao Paulo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, smashing header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Maldini. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looking for the run. He's through here. Now it's Vardy. He is... And Vardy! And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's well spotted. No, that's been intercepted. Griezmann, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Griezmann, brilliantly cut out. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Vardy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vardy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vardy looking sharp there. And it's Pirlo. Vardy, and Vardy! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Vardy, and he's Vardy! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
England certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now it's Hullet. No way through there. And here's Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sao Paulo have it back and can go again. Oh, strongly challenged there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa
That looks a decent
33.
ball. Chance to shoot now. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 23. Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bullet! He's put it wide. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, what a climb! He scores! Terrible error, duly punished. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sao Paulo grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He's played him through. He has found the way through. He's got two. He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted.
And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sao Paulo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. There's the whistle. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Eto. No luck with that dink over the top. Gently done. Now he's off and running. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Hullet. Here's Beckenbauer.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Threads one in. Great ball, and can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So what can they make of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
That has not gone well. And it's Griezmann. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Griezmann. It'll be a throw-in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 15 minutes till half-time. Aims beyond the defence. And they've got a throw. And he was quick to react. He's looking wide. Oh, that's clever. Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. No, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Always onto this. And that's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Beckenbauer. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Rodri cuts out the pass. Koundé. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Added time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Beckenbauer. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yep. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Dixon. And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
He's got the shot away! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Gamba Osaka look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
There's the hit! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gamba Osaka have reclaimed it. Adams spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Hullet. He's dealt with that really well.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's shapes to shoot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Gamba Osaka choosing to make the first change.
Hullet.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Coming on the field, number 10. Federico
And it's Forlan.
Number 9.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Koundé
15.
floats it up and over.
Number 8.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Beckenbauer gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ball's gone astray. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A searching ball that into space. Hits one! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gamba Osaka take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cantona. Eto'o. And it's Forlan. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance for the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way. Can he get it through? Chips it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Works it forward. That's beautifully weighted. Chance! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Number 9.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender.
And that's that. Sao Paulo did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim.
Sao Paulo desperate.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe! And it's hoisted clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! He has found a way through. Oh, well played.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent.
Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. And the counter is on. That's a little off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Great, he's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Sao Paulo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedri. And it's Cruyff. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Cruyff, and he's certainly onside here. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And they can counter here. Cole. Now it's Griezmann. Twente do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Twente clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's found a way through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Hullet. Zico. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He is through here. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a sharp pass. Griezmann. Cruyff has created one goal already. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's been caught on it, and he's following up. They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, what a pass! Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Vieira has a look and plays it forward.
There will be one
Zico.
minute added time.
He won't be happy with that one. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Sao Paulo get the second half started.
Sao Paulo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And smartly reclaimed. Bellingham. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pedri. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Thuram. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cole. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zico.
The attendance for this match was
28,997. Pedri. 60 minutes played. They're urgent. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pedri. Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dixon. Decent hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? He could be in here. And that has been cleared. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Pedri. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 18, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 4, Bellingham. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 10, Neymar.
20, showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's had a hit! Goal! 20 Skinny! And they're back in front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
20 go into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Sao Paulo have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's picked out the run, and he's onside. Sao Paulo are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out for a throw. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
20 can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Has been indicated.
Gullit chasing after it. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a goal! They've done it! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Twente could not have picked a better time. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick
Any
reminder
reflections
today,
on what you've
please
seen, Jim?
refrain from
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. So it's down to business here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a sharp pass. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Griezmann. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Costa Curta clears. Pressing high and with purpose. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Dixon. Griezmann. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, that was never going to make it. Still goalless at the moment. Thuram. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Cole. And he'll shoot here! Just a whisker away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head.
Bullet! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hullet plays it short. Just eases him off the ball. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. Gently done. And here's Hullet. He's through. It's one-on-one. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the keeper's in command. And that is out of play. Vieira. That's beautifully weighted. There's no flag. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. And it's lofted through here. That's good vision. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cole did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. He's in a good position here. We are into stoppage time. And he's intervened well there. And it's Griezmann. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a bet. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram o aniversário de casamento hoje. Substituição.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Traoré. Now it's Messi. Pull it. And he's away. There they go, hunting in packs. And it's Hullet. Here's Traoré. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Traoré. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neatly clipped into space. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Hullet with the short one. And here's Hullet. Traumeri. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Goes in for the header! He has done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Camisa 20.
Venezia have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And the counter is on. Good work on the right flank here. Cole. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness. That's a little off target. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's clever. Costa Curta. Pedri is in a really good position out wide.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 9. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 15.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Saliba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, good take and a good air. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri. Beckenbauer cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar, he has found the way through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Venezia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hullet. And that's another good win of the ball. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. He was under real pressure there. He's found a way through.
Venezia probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Camisa 10. Deixando o campo
Decent hit from there.
Camisa 33. Camisa 13.
Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. He's played him through. And he's managed to get free. And it's Gullit. Zaire Emery. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. Cole. Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.